إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل. قال سبحانه وتعالى: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Dear brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us yet again. We made it through the first few days of Ramadan, which means, inshallah, we're at a higher state than the ones who didn't, because we have this extra chance. We have this extra fadl over the people who didn't. How many people do we know who passed away in the first days? How many people do we know who passed away before Ramadan? How many people do we know who might not make it to see another Ramadan? The day of judgment, Yawm al-Qiyam, is near. And the Prophet ﷺ told us about this. Yet we seem to think that it's far. And this day is not an easy day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about this day. يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ وَأُمِّهِ وَأَبِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَبَنِيهِ. The day man will flee from his brother. Your brother, think about your brother that you shared those joyful moments with. You grew up with them. You played with them. Your sister. Your mother, who has given you to suckle, has taken care of you. Your father who has provided for you, taught you how to pray. Your friends, the ones that you rely upon, the ones that you spend time with. Your sons, the ones that you love so much, the ones that you have so much hope that they will become better than you are, that they will be more committed to the deen than you are, that they will be more successful in this dunya, that maybe they will get that PhD, that master, that you were never been able to get it. But you will flee from these people on the Day of Judgment. Because, as the Prophet ﷺ said, the people say, Nafsi, Nafsi, my soul, me, only me. Brothers and sisters, this day is close. And we have here a chance. We have here a blessed chance to be saved from the torment, from the hardship of this, through this month of Ramadan. To do good in this month of Ramadan. However, today I want to, again, move a bit from just the general concept of doing good in Ramadan. Brothers and sisters, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, من صام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. وفي حديث ثاني من قام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. Whoever fasts Ramadan with iman, with faith and conviction in the reward of Allah, Allah will forgive him what came before, his sins. In another narration, whoever prays, stays up for prayer during Ramadan, Allah will forgive them. But let me give you a very strong question. What about outside of Ramadan? We seem like we've been focusing so much, and without a doubt, don't misunderstand me, but we've been focusing so much as if there's only 1 month in the year and the other 11 months don't exist. And that's why, as one of the scholars says, are we عباد Ramadan or عباد Rahman? Do we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only in Ramadan? Do we do the extra only Ramadan? Or do we take Ramadan to be as a preparation for the 11 months to come after? As a training, a school, a university, where we train our body, our spirit, to do good in the next 11 months? Or is it that we are Ibad Ramadan, and when Ramadan is finished, we are done? Up, 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 down, finish. Which one is it, brothers and sisters? Yes, we should do good in Ramadan, without a doubt. This is the extra blessed time. But there is a reason for Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us what this reason is. He has told us, He has prescribed this fasting, so we become from the muttaqeen, so we have taqwa. Taqwa for what? Only for 1 month? No. كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. That you may find taqwa, become muttaqeen. Only in this month? No, outside, brothers. Outside of this month. Fasting will be finished in about 3 weeks or less. And then what? We need to keep this taqwa. And yet it's not going to be the same, because Ramadan has that special flavor. It might be a little bit below, but that's the whole point. That you aim for 100 or 99% and you might end up at 90. Not that you aim for 60 and you end up at 40. That's the whole point. That we get ready and we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala out of Ramadan. Sadaqah outside of Ramadan. Qiyam outside of Ramadan. And guess what? Siyam outside of Ramadan. Once a month. How is it that once a year we fast? And then we're like, oh, it's so hard. Because we don't train ourselves. We're not ready to fast outside. And it becomes a drag for many people. Oh, Ramadan is coming. Man, it's going to be hard. Because we don't train ourselves. How many of us have fasted an extra day during this year outside of Ramadan? How many of us have fasted as the Prophet ﷺ used to fast? On Monday and Thursday. On the white days. How many? Really, we need to ask ourselves this question. This month is a month of guidance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. Ramadan, it is the month in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed the Quran. Why? It is a huda, a guidance. This month is about guidance. It's about schooling ourselves so we continue. And that's why when we started with Surah Al-Baqarah, Alif Lam Mim, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Again, it's a huda. The Quran is a guidance. For what? For a month? No. It is not for a month. And you might be saying, why are you talking about this now? It's just been 10 days or so. Because, brothers and sisters, are we going to make it till tomorrow? Because, brothers and sisters, why do we always leave it till the last day of Ramadan? And then, oh, it went, oh, inshallah, next Ramadan. Who says there's next Ramadan? Who says there's next Ramadan? Brothers and sisters, Ramadan is a school. We should come better We should come out better at this school. When you go to school, you come with some knowledge. You are educated. We should come out of Ramadan with more sincerity, with more taqwa. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to purify our hearts from nifaq, to purify our hearts from riya. Allahumma tahhir qulubana min al-nifaq wa min al-riya. Brothers, we should come out as better Muslims, better morals, better character. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِيُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. I've been sent to perfect manners. How about we are angry in Ramadan? Brother, I'm fasting. Don't talk to me. We drive like, A'udhu Billah. It's iftar time. We rush. Accidents. Angry. Honking. Cutting people. Being angry. Rude. Because we're fasting. It's like an excuse. SubhanAllah. Actually, fasting, it's supposed to make you what? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Taqwa. This fast, the effect of fasting is to make you more humble. Not more arrogant. Not more angry. Not that, don't talk to me, brother, I'm going to snap because I didn't eat the whole day. Which seems to be the disposition of a lot of people. Or they'll beat you. Or something like that. A'udhu Billah. Not that I argue at anything. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in a beautiful hadith, أنا زعيم ببيت في ربض الجنة لمن ترك المراء وإن كان محقا. I promise you a house in Jannah, in the middle, in the best place, for those who give up arguments. Even you are right, even though you might be right. So what about people who argue for no reason? Oh, he cut me. Oh, he flashed me. Oh, he did this. How dare he? I'm fasting. Brothers and sisters, this is not the fasting and the furious. This is the fasting and the pious. This is what Ramadan should give us, brothers and sisters. For many people, it's a drag though. Can't wait for the adhan so we can indulge in food. We can wait for the adhan so we can indulge. Yahi, we break our fast the wrong ways, brothers and sisters. Not the sunnah. When you hear the adhan, you break your fast with some dates, some water. You don't shock your system. You don't start drinking the Pepsi and eat the chicken right away and the rice. And then get up and go to the masjid. SubhanAllah, there's hikmah in this. You walk to the masjid. You start getting your system into moving and opening up for what's about to come. And then you pray salah. And then you come back and eat a little bit. And not a lot. And then you go for taraweeh. Wallahi, there's hikmah in everything that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam did. And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed for us. And why are we following it? How is it that we gain weight during Ramadan? We're not supposed to gain weight. We're supposed to lose weight. But we gain weight. We indulge. And sadly, it's been marketed as such. Indulge in an iftar here and there. Come and experience the indulgement in iftar. It's been marketed that way. And we fall for it. Brothers and sisters, Ramadan is a school. What do we learn from it? Are we ready to move outside of Ramadan? Are we ready to face the next 11 months that we don't have a guarantee that we're going to make it through? We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among those who listen, who obey, who hear, who understand, and who practice. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. استغفر الله وأتوب إليه.